Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Tales of the Walking Dead. We are here to do another discussion topic video leading up to the third episode of Season 1. This one is talking about a little bit of a theory that I have for the third episode and the Alpha origin story. This one is the backstory on Alpha's mask.
I can't! You have to! Now I want to take us away from here, someplace safe, okay?
You did this. You're sick.
Lydia! Mama! Who's there?
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for Tales of the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another theory video and another discussion topic type video. This one is going to be leading up to the Alpha episode, episode 3. And I wanted to discuss the potential kind of rumored theory that's going on right now about the episode and what this backstory might actually be about. So, what am I talking about when I say what this backstory will actually be about? Well, I'm talking about the brand new character, which we have seen introduced in the trailers and promos and sneak peeks for this episode. Which obviously we have seen this new woman character for a while. She's been, advertised since the beginning of the series. And she is going to be one of our main leads for this Alpha episode. Now, from what we can tell from the trailers and what obviously we can see so far from this episode, she's going to be almost like an antagonist for Alpha, Now, this episode, I do believe, takes place during the events or after the events of Season 9, Episode 10. So, obviously, we do have a little bit of knowledge that it is between the timeline of Season 9, Episode 10 and Season 10, Episode 2. So, it's between those two timelines, if I'm getting that correctly. Which, obviously, I would imagine makes sense because Beta is not with them in this timeline. However, the husband is not with them either, so it kind of, you can kind of figure out that that's in between those two episodes and those two different, flashback episodes. So, now the question is, obviously, this female character does not end up being with them by 10:02. So, you can kind of start to figure out what they're going to do here. And another thing that really makes me convinced that this female character here is going to die is because we do also see in the trailer a lot of clips of her questioning Alpha's mother skills and the way she's raising Lydia. And, like, for example, the scene in the trailer where she's like, what sort of thing would frighten a little girl so much that she hides from her own mother, right? So we know that, this woman's going to be kind of looking after Lydia a little bit. She's going to be looking out for her. And I get the vibe that that's a lot of what this episode is going to be about. But obviously we know that Alpha claims her daughter back. Obviously we know Alpha takes her daughter back because it's her daughter. But I think there's definitely going to be a little bit of conflict here. And I think there's going to be a lot of, trouble here. But this is when it comes to my theory. What if this episode, and this would be really, really cool if they played this angle too. What if this episode actually is the origin on how Alpha got her mask that we see her wear in the original series? Because Beta, as we know, did wear his mask, and in We Are the End of the World, The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 2, we did see him actually, cut his friend's face off and use it as a mask, and we saw the origin of that. But we never saw how Alpha got her mask. Now, could it be a random mask that she just, cut a random face off and used it? For sure. But I tend to think if Beta had such an origin with his mask, that Alpha had one too. Now, I know a lot of people think, they're probably going to think this is a far-fetched theory. I actually think that the female that we see in this episode, I have a feeling Alpha is not only going to kill her, because that one, let's be honest, that one's pretty obvious. But I also now am starting to think that maybe this woman is the face that she wears on her face all the time. And that would be pretty screwed up. Because Lydia seems to actually like this woman. It seems like she actually thinks that she's nice and, she's whatever. So what if Alpha wears the mask to say, it's okay, baby. She'll always be around. You can talk to her anytime. She's right here. That would be pretty frigged up. But honestly, I would not be surprised at all. I would not be surprised if Alpha pulled something like that, honestly. I don't know. when I'm watching this teaser and when I'm looking at some of these clips, I really get the idea that Alpha cut her damn face off and is using that as her Whisper mask. And, you know, I find it very crazy that we've never heard the origin about Alpha's mask. And I feel like that is what this episode might be about. Because what else could this episode be about? Like, okay, yeah, Alpha kills this woman, whatever. But, you know, we already know how she met Beta. We already know what happened to the husband. We already know how she was leading the Whispers. So what other origins could they possibly do in this episode that would have some sort of substance, you know, that wouldn't feel like any kind of filler? Because let's be honest here. If they go to this organization or this, you know, community of sorts and, you know, they stay there, Alpha kills this woman, and her and Lydia just keep walking along anyway, it would be very like, you know, okay, like, you know, I liked it, but that was filler. You know, we didn't really get any kind of major story progression. But if they did this, yeah, you would actually end up getting quite a bit of story progression there. And I also honestly really think that it would make more sense if we are the end of the world. The reason why Alpha says, like, you know, you don't have to leave your friend, and she gives Beta the knife, that's how the idea came about, you know? I really think that could be where this episode is going. So, I don't know, just the theory for now. It's definitely one I would love to hear your comments about. I love this theory. I think it's actually a really cool idea, and it would be a really cool origin for Alpha, for sure. So, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are about this stuff, guys. Make sure, of course, if you're new to the channel, though, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos for The Walking Dead or Tales of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
I've heard stories. Walkers that can climb walls and open doors. I was never sure if they were just stories.